I think it's important that all of us have someone that we can look to as either a role model or an example of success.
My children inspire me to want to be a better person, to expose them to things, to help them be aware and interested in the world around it now. Grandchildren. So I think it just kind of runs the spectrum of those who touch your life in a particular way, and like you say, you pick up those nuggets and replay those tapes in your head. There are lots of people that inspire me every day, but I think going back to the very beginning would be my parents, Mildred and Dewey Wilson. I grew up in Hampton, Virginia. My mother was an educator. My father was self-employed as a general contractor, worked for a black-owned construction company. So we're talking in the early 50s and 60s of having people who were entrepreneurs and educators, motivators, instilling into the lives of others and being leaders in the community. So that was an aspiration of mine, to be able to do some of the same type of work. So the mission of Healthcare Access Now is to improve access to care for under-resourced consumers in Southwest Ohio. We do this through community care coordination services. So we're bridging gaps for consumers who may find medical care or who don't have medical care, who don't have what's called a primary care physician. And how do they find a doctor in the community? One physician called our staff the patient's mother, to help with a person to navigate through the doors, navigate through the maze of behavioral health, of specialty care, and make sure that they can manage their disease better if it's a chronic disease such as diabetes or hypertension, or just find other resources that will help them to live healthier and to stay on track with the doctor's care plan. My parents definitely inspired me to be a mentor to others because I saw them mentoring others. I saw my mother as a mentor, being a guidance counselor and pouring into the lives of students, and then just kind of opening up our home. If anyone came into Hampton for college, they were immediately adopted. My mom has many grandchildren who went to Hampton. That still think about what they did for them. Even though my mom and dad aren't here anymore, I want to thank them, and I thank them every day for how they blessed my life, how they were able to pour into my children when they were young, and the stories that they can remember, and the life lessons that will continue to sustain me and that I can hopefully impart into other younger adults and my friends as we just try to survive in this world out here today.